Hey, how's it going, my internet family? This is Breakthrough from YouTube once again, and this will be part 2 of my commentary on my ROM hack, Pokemon Red, Proud Eyes, version 2.5 now. And as you see, I just got my first Pokemon, beat the rival, and ran to my first wild Pokemon. And Route 1, I've changed Route 1 up a little bit. As you can see, you can run into a Lickitung, which is let's say probably one of the rare Pokemon you can run into on Route 1. And since I can't catch it right now, I just gotta beat it, get some experience and stuff like that. But if you play Pokemon before, it's part of the game. And as you can see, Lickitung, is Lick and Supersonic, basic moves it should have had, I guess, in the first game, starting out, but like I said, I redid every Pokemon besides the starters and like a select few gym Pokemon I couldn't really touch on because they'll be a little bit too powerful to beat at that point in the game. Pretty much I've mixed around like all of the movesets and pretty much updated them to, I guess you can say, Black 2 and White 2 standards, more or less. If they can learn the moves in this game and they learn in Black 2, White 2, it's possible to catch a Pokemon with it. But anyhow, for those of you that have never played Pokemon Red, first thing you always do is go to the Pokemart and get, Professor Oak's parcel or something like that. You go back, get the Pokedex, and you continue on your journey. Then you can buy Pokeballs and do what you want. And as you can see, I left Rattata. He's still around on Route 1 because everybody loves him. And plus, if you notice, I kind of kept a trend with Route 1. Like Route 1 only contains normal Pokemon, considering that's how you start your journey and stuff like that. Yep. And like I said, Route 1 is a really good place to level up because most of the Pokemon are either level 2 or like level 3, maybe some level 4s, I believe. But you might want to buff up your starter. And with Bulbasaur, main reason I picked him for this commentary or this little walkthrough is because he's kind of ideal for catching Pokemon. You can learn Leaf Seed, Sweet Powder, and a lot of moves you can just sit back and just wait, until the opponent gets low on HP and you can capture them. So that might make it a little easier to catch them all, And so like this is the Pokemon Center, like haven't made any changes here. It does the exact same thing as it does on the original. But as I said, you go to the Pokemart, you gotta deliver to Professor Oak. Alright. And so you just go back down and go back to Professor Oak's laboratory. And like I said, if you probably talk to some of the people, they tell you there's like a little shortcut. You can just hop off these ledges and you can get back to more or less Pallet Town a lot quicker. You can skip going through most of the grass, which is kind of cool. Alright, so anyhow, we're back in Pallet Town and go talk to Professor Oak. And like I said, things are more or less the same for the very beginning of the game. Besides Route 1, you probably won't even notice most of the differences right away. But like I said, once you get, past this point, you're going to start seeing a lot of really interesting changes. I'm not going to expose all of them like in my videos, but I'll probably touch on some of the more notable ones. I'll try to do like the, rival battles, gym battles, and a couple of trainer battles just to, show you how some of the trainers may have changed a little bit. I didn't edit like their teams, but considering their Pokemon movesets are a little different, some of the battles may turn out a little different when you fight them, which should be interesting. This is my beta run, so I haven't even tested it out myself, so, I never know what I'm going to run into. Anyhow, so, if you want to, you can still talk to your rival's sister to get a map if you've never played the game before. And so, right now, here's like a random wild battle, you just tackle the Pokemon, weaken it, but sometimes, you can always get that random critical hit, and you can make the Pokemon faint, and you have to walk around and catch another one. And so, unfortunately, sometimes you're just too strong for them, which is Again, why I chose Bulbasaur, because he has, other moves that can weaken him. So I just run to another Rattata, and this time I weaken him and use a Pokeball. Another thing you should note about this hack is, I've also changed, I guess what it's called the rarity, which is like how easier or how hard it is to catch certain Pokemon. And for the most part, besides like one or two Pokemon, like it's kind of a little bit more tricky to catch them. And this is still on Route 1. You can actually run to a Wild Meowth, which is, very helpful for a beginning game, because Payday you can earn a little extra cash, which makes the game a lot fun, like a lot more, I guess fun is not a word, but enjoyable. Because I think I actually put one of the TMs in the first time. I think, what was it? I think it was TM for Payday, because a lot of Pokemon can actually learn it in this game. So, if you need a little extra cash, you can, get a Pikachu or something and just spam Payday on, wild Pokemon to get enough money to buy certain items. Or especially go to the game corner and get some good prizes. Anyhow, so now I have a Rattata and a Meowth, and they're part of my team now. And now this one right here, this is the rarest one, level 5, hardest thing to catch in Route 1, which I thought was kind of cool, a feature I added, because considering Lickitung is, kind of a rare Pokemon in this game, I made it like very difficult to catch. You're gonna run across. It's only a couple Pokemon I just did this to, mainly the Pokemon that, like, let's say, doesn't have an evolution, like Tauros and Kangaskhan and, Pokemon like that. They're kind of up there as far as catch rate. Now, when you get Great Ball and Ultra Ball, you don't have to worry about it so much, but, as long as you have Pokeballs, these Pokemon will be a little tricky to catch, I'm not gonna lie. And I kind of demonstrate this in this battle. This pretty much like level 5, very strong, doing stab, even though I'm level 9, as you can see, I'm having a little trouble actually trying to slow its damage down and stuff like that. But pretty much like I said, if you go around the route, you run into some really, really good Pokemon, and I don't know. I really enjoy making this hack, and I thank you guys again for all the feedback and everything, but I'm just gonna sit here and just commentate for the battle, because as you can see, Super Sonic, which is, it's no confuse ray, but it still kind of can stop you and slow you down and stuff. Yep. And, with your Pokemon being a higher level, you have to hit yourself, you'll take a nice chunk of damage, But, luckily I got some weak seeds so I can get a little bit back, but, it doesn't hurt to use a potion in this particular situation. Okay, so now I more or less got it down, so I'm going to try some more growls to make sure I can survive a little longer. Because, the idea here is not to actually kill it, it's to capture it, So, okay, I got about 8 Pokeballs, so I'm going to toss one in. Oh, see, it didn't take. And so, like, really, for some of these Pokemon, or most of them, you really have to get them down to the red, because, back in the day, you could catch a lot of Pokemon in the yellow health, or even green health, when it came to Albert and certain Pokemon, like Magikarp, you can catch those with Pokeballs without even attacking. But, this hack, you gotta really bring it down to the critical level. Like you see, I'm just tossing Pokeballs, and they're just, breaking because he still has yellow health. Which was, like I said, this is my first time testing this, and it seems like it's working okay. I'm actually very happy at the result of this. Because a lot of people just caught Pokemon in the old version, and it's like, I threw a Pokeball, I catch it, I don't even have to try, but, this way you can, I guess, get a little closer bond or whatnot with Pokemon you catch, because it's such a hard-fought battle now. Kind of like the TV show back in the day. Like I said, even with red health, you have to really get it down to almost nothing before you can ever capture it. And which is why, Weak Seed does a little bit each round after, the opponent attack. So, throw a Pokeball has less help. Oh, yeah, that's right. I gave Look at Ton amnesia, I'm sure that's going to be abused, but hey, it's part of the game. Yep. Let's see, I think I'm down to my last Pokeball now, so hopefully I can catch it. There we go. So like I said, most Pokemon in this class right here, you really have to get them down or put them to sleep or, do something extra just to catch them because, you're going to run into a couple Pokemon and you may get frustrated because it just won't stand the Pokeball, but if they're designed like that, really powerful Pokemon going to take a little bit